Hi, it's Sandy Roth, and I want to offer a special invitation to each one of you who is going to be attending Marketing Dentistry 2015 to join me the following day for a very special masterclass, Leadership Skills for Everyday Wear. We're planning on a small group of people, dentists and a few practice managers perhaps, coming together so we can delve deeply into issues about leadership that are vitally important to your practice. A lot of people talk about leadership, but people don't tell you how to be a better leader. Well, that's going to change this time. In our full day session, each one of you will be exploring your own traits, your style, your interests, your perspective, what you're about, what you care about, what's important to you, and learning how those things reveal the kind of leader you must be. Leadership is a very simple prospect, in my opinion. It isn't about learning how to stand on a stage and give grandiose patent speeches or write a very big book about the 5 most important things in coaching a sports team or what you learn by being a tennis pro or any of those things. Leadership is about taking the things you believe, things that are important to you, and making them available to the people you've hired to help you accomplish your goals in your practice. Think about your staff. Why do you have staff? If they're not smarter than you are, if they can't help you accomplish a goal that's important to you, why would you have them? Many dentists hire staff to do tasks, and while tasks are very important, those tasks have to be completed in the context of your practice, your purpose. I remember many years ago in a very wonderful practice in New South Wales, out in country, I was talking with the dentist about his purpose. And I said to him, you know, you have children in your practice, you have geriatrics, you have everybody in between. You're sort of doing soup to nuts dentistry. If you could have your way, what would you focus on? He was very, very quick to answer the question. And this is what he said. I'd do dentistry for adults for the last half of their life. Do it right the first time so we never have to do it again. I thought that was a pretty profound purpose. And over the years that I worked with him, he slowly, gradually, intentionally, and significantly morphed his practice from something that it was to something that he wanted it to be about. Now think about this. If you were going from a soup to nuts, age range to age range practice to one that was focused on patients, say 40 years old and higher, you would probably need to have different staff, different skill sets, different systems, different structures, different clinical skills. All of those things he was able to shift into something that made it pleasurable for him to practice for many more years than he thought he would in his old model. I worked with another practice in country Victoria, and when I asked the dentist that same question, he was perfectly clear from the beginning. I know that we're very far from Melbourne. I know that my patients don't have the ability to travel back and forth. I want to make my practice so complete that we can handle pretty much everything they need. I work with normal, everyday, good-hearted, soul-of-the-earth kinds of folks. They don't want fancy dentistry, but they want good, long-lasting dentistry. Again, profound. So think about this. The first dentist I spoke to who wanted to focus on the second half of their life with dentistry that was done the right time, the first time, it's very different than the purpose for the dentist who wanted to be able to serve his entire community and far afield from that with as much good, strong, basic dentistry as possible. Whatever your purpose, it's your purpose. From that springs all of the things you need to know how to communicate in order to be a very effective leader. From that springs your standard of care, your belief systems, your ethics, all the things that tell you how you should behave, how you'll make decisions, how you'll treat your patients, and therefore what your staff has to know and understand about you in order to know how to represent you and how to make choices and decisions every single day in the moment. The more they understand you, the more they embrace what you're about, the better they can represent you, and the more effective their efforts are going to be in making your practice everything you want it to be. So I hope this invitation has been enticing and that you'll join me the day after Marketing Dentistry 2015 for the very special leadership program, Leadership Skills for Everyday Wear. This is for a small group of dentists and their switched-on staff members, particularly their practice managers. We're going to roll up our sleeves, we're going to get to work, we're going to get some solid work done. Each one of you is going to leave with a blueprint that is uniquely yours. It's going to be a very special day, so I look forward to seeing all of you there.